guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. And today we're going to rank all the makeup that we tried in the month of May. So we have 13 items in front of me. There are a lot more new items in my stash, which I did not want to rank right now just because I've used it like only once or twice. So I will rank those in the next June favorites. But without further ado, let's dive right into the video. On number 13, I have this Secret of Pharaoh Micro Brow Pencil. This actually I picked it out from Kroger when I was like browsing through the stores, and this one actually is in the shade Natural Espresso, which would match me in an ideal world very nicely because of my like cool tone brows. This is the brow that I'm wearing today. By the way, all the products that I'm going to talk about is there on my face today. It's not a micro fine pencil. It is definitely a little more on the thicker side, and it is little more on the warmer side, if you can see. It definitely is like an espresso brown shade, but not a cool tone brown shade. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It has a little bit of like a chocolatey brown shade to it. So I'm not a big fan of it. Will it work? Yeah, for sure. But I would still prefer my L'Oreal brow pencil or my Maybelline's brow pencil over this for sure. So this didn't like stand out for me. That's why this is on number 13. On number 12, we have One Size Concealer, and this is the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer, and I use the shade Medium 4 Neutral Golden Undertones. Now this is the concealer that I'm wearing today. I do have a lot of bumps underneath my eyes, and I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It definitely emphasizes those texture. So I would say it definitely is like more of like a medium full coverage concealer, but if you do have like textured skin, I think it's going to emphasize it. It would be dry on like a dry skin person. I am more of a combo skin person, but I do have texture on my skin, and it caught onto all the texture underneath my skin. So I have better concealers with me. I would any day prefer my Milani concealer or my ColourPop concealer over this concealer. So that is why I'm ranking this on number 12. On number 11, I have like a sample size, like a small size of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. Now there's nothing wrong with this cream. I'm ranking this on number 11 only because one, it is Tatcha, it's pricey, and it's not doing much to my skin. It definitely does hydrate, and it does have like a lavender scent to it. I've used quite a bit of it. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's not doing much. Yes, it hydrates for a little bit, but it's not like out of the box amazing. So that's why this is on number 11. If you're looking for like a gel cream, I would any day prefer like my e.l.f. What is that called? Hello Hydration Cream. Let me see. I would any day prefer this one. This is the Hello Hydration Face Cream from e.l.f. If you want something like this on a budget, which is a more moisturizing, I would any day prefer this over this. So that's why it's on number 11. On number 10, I have this ColourPop's Glowing Lip, and this one is in the shade Let's Jet. Now it's an amazing product if you are looking for like a product with a glowy finish, with not much pigment. It does have pigment, definitely, but this shade as well as like the pigment on my tan skin tone, I don't prefer that much, but it is definitely moisturizing on the lips. Just because of the color, I was not a big fan of. I'm not a fan of like orangey lips. I think that's the main reason. But if you're looking for like a warm tone, glowy, balmy lip, you would absolutely love it. The formula is really good. The shade, not so much on my tan skin tone. At least that's how I feel. So that's why I'm ranking this on number 10. On number 9, I have Morphe's Sponge. Now this is a beautiful sponge. If you were looking for a sponge that works very nicely from the drugstore, I think you would absolutely love it. I actually do prefer this sponge over my Real Technique sponge, but it was like not above all the other items that I'm going to talk about. That's why it's ranking a little low, but this is a very nice sponge. So yeah, definitely look out for this. I think you'll absolutely love it. On number 8, I have a sunscreen, and this is my Cetaphil's Sheer Face Mineral Sunscreen, and this is with SPF of 50 in it. This is beautiful. I absolutely love it. This doesn't give any white cast. It is like a lotion. It is a lotion. And I'll show you like applied on my skin, and you can see like how beautifully it just melts into the skin. Like it's absolutely stunning. It doesn't give a white cast or anything, and it just melts into the skin. And because it has an SPF of 50 in it, it's amazing. Like, it's absolutely amazing. It's very lightweight on the skin. It is absolutely beautiful. I generally do keep this right in front of my like makeup so that I don't forget to apply this, and I apply this every day. I went to like Six Flags. It's like a adventure roller coaster kind of a place, and I applied this. It was amazing. It just protected me so much. The place where I did not apply this, I got sunburned. That's what I will say. And definitely apply your sunscreen, and this for the face is absolutely amazing. On number 7, I have the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. This is amazing. If you are on a budget and if you want a mascara that works beautifully, this is the mascara that I'm wearing today. I don't know if you can see it or not. It really gives length as well as volume, and this is amazing. This would not replace my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. That is why it's ranking a little low. But for a drugstore mascara, I would any day purchase this anytime soon. Like, I love, love, love this. You would see me applying this in action in the next video. It's just that off camera I had been using this a lot, but on camera you'll see in the next video coming up very, very soon. On number 6, it's another colorful palette. It's new to my collection, but not new in the market. It is the Glam Lights Michaela palette, and I have been loving this palette. It comes with a huge mirror, and I've actually done like a few looks with this palette on my channel. I'll link it in the iCards above. But if you're looking for a colorful palette and you're not too much into colors, I think this is a very good starting place. She actually place the colors in such a way that it goes from neutral to absolutely colorful towards the bottom of the row. So I actually did mention it in the reveal video and like the review video that I'm very comfortable with like the first 3 rows. In the 4th row, I'm not comfortable with the greens at all, but the looks came out to be absolutely beautiful. If I have to keep one like rainbow colorful palette in my collection, it would be this for sure. I love this palette. The shimmers are absolutely breathtaking. The mattes are super blendable. It is lovely. So that's why I'm ranking this on number 6, not because it's not good, only because how many times I'm applying this on my eyes, that would be a little lesser than the other palettes that I'm going to talk about. So that's why this is on number 6. On number 5, I have the L'Oreal Lip Balm, and this is pretty new in the market and pretty new to me. This is in the shade Rose Harmony. Let me swatch it for you guys. It's a very beautiful rosy. The formula is very like lip balm kind of a formula. It's a nudie rosy kind of a lip. This is the lip that I'm wearing on top of another lipstick that I'm going to talk about in just a minute. But this, it gives absolutely amazing shine. I would any day prefer this L'Oreal lip formula over the ColourPop one too, because you can see like the shine that it gives is absolutely amazing, and it feels so supple and luscious on the lips. Love it. On number 4, I have the Vanessa Myricks Balm powder, and this is in the shade number 4, and this is basically for like medium tan skin tone, I would say. Absolutely matches me perfectly. This is what I'm wearing on my skin today. It puts the oils into bay. It lasts for a long time. You can apply this by itself or as a primer or as a skin tint. Like, it can do so much. Like, you can set with this too. It's a very unusual product in the market, but it performs and perfects the skin at the same time. Like, I've done my full face of makeup with the powder, but I can still set my face. I'll show it to you. Like, I'll take a round buffing brush, I'll just dip into it, and then you can go over the face, and it definitely applies like a balm, but it sets into like more of a powdery finish in like seconds. Like, look at that. It's not patchy. It's not like picking up anything from my skin. It's beautiful. I love this product. I absolutely do. And this shade number 4 is perfect for me. I'm very glad that I have this in my collection because this is truly a unique product in the market. Very recently, Makeup by Mario also did come out with like an enhancing skin balm kind of a product. I feel like it would be very similar to this. Not sure because I've not watched any reviews on it, but I feel like that is also like a balm powder kind of a product, but it's more like a skin tint, I think. But this has performed beautifully on my combo skin tone, so I really like this one. So that's why I'm ranking this on number 4. On number 3, now my top 3 products can be interchanged and can be number 1 at any point of time. But this is how I feel right now, just because I have ranked this only by the frequency I've applied it on my face. That's the only reason, but I absolutely love all these 3 products equally. So yeah, judge me the way you want to, but I really feel that this is my ranking. On number 3, I have Sugar Drizzle's MILF palette. I absolutely love this palette. Now this cannot be like, it can be a standalone palette, but this is an all shimmer palette with amazing duochromes and multichromes in it. This hop-along shade is a multichrome. Can you see that? That green to a purple to a blue. This green is also a multichrome. It's beautiful. All of these shimmers are either a multichrome or a duochrome, and the shades that are inside this is absolutely amazing. I personally am not a green person at all. When you see this palette, even the front cover, when you see it, you feel like this is a green palette. But I would say I am pretty comfortable with the first 2 rows for sure, and even this last shade. It looks like a white, but it has beautiful reflects of pink and blue and purple. It's stunning. It's a iridescent multichrome kind of a shade. The only greens that are in this palette is these 3, and I love this shade, and this is so sparkly. You should see the reveal video. I've done like 2 looks with this palette already on my channel, and the look that you're seeing on my face is actually just 2 shades from this palette. For the mattes, I use the Michaela palette. Actually, let me just tell you what I used. I used Gemini on my crease, I used Willow on my outer corners, and I used Simba on the inner third of my crease. That is what I have from the mattes. I absolutely love the mattes in this palette, and the shimmers are also stunning. But from this palette, I actually used Tadpole as my middle shade, the purple to a blue shifting shade that you can see in the center of my eyelid. That is Tadpole, and in my inner third I use the shade Ribbit, and that is the, you know, the champagne green shade that you're seeing. It is stunning, and the dimension is absolutely breathtaking. I love this palette. Like, I have also compared this palette with the other shimmer palettes that I have in my collection. I think that video would be really helpful. I'll link it in the iCards above for you guys to check it out, and I love it. And that's why I'm ranking this on number 3. But I love it. Okay, on number 2, I have these Milani lipsticks. Now, you guys know, this is not new to me. I have been using this and buying this for n number of months now. These are the 3 new shades that I purchased last month. And this is Tease, Desire, and Secret. Tease is what I have as my blush today. It's a very nudie pinky shade. I've applied very less amount of it. Let me just swatch it for you guys so that you can see it in action. But I have a whole dedicated video of like swatching and applying these Milani lipsticks. Absolute favorite lipsticks for me from the drugstore. This is Desire, a chocolatey brown shade. This is what I'm wearing on my lips today. And on top of that, I've like applied the L'Oreal lip balm. And this is Secret, which dupes one of the Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk lipsticks. If you were looking for that Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks, I think you should absolutely check out this. And those are the shades. It's muted and elegant at the same time. I love these shades. Okay, so those were my number 2. I cannot rave more about those lipsticks. I absolutely love them. They smooth out your lips wrinkles. It smooths out the wrinkles in the lips, any textures that you have. It gives like a soft matte finish on your lips. That is like my favorite kind, and it is so pigmented and it is so comfortable on the lips. It is top-notch quality. Love it. My number 1 is an eyeshadow palette, and this is Glam Light's Chocolate Martini palette. I am so glad that I got this, and I got this like at the right time for summer season. I think this is such a perfect summer palette. I have used this so much. I absolutely love this. I love everything about it. I love the mattes. I love the shimmers. I love the variety that they have given. In the pan, it doesn't look that exciting, but when you wear it on the eyes, each and every shade is like distinctively different from each other. Initially, when you see it, like open it in front of your eyes, it just feels like these three are going to be like same when you swatch it, when you see it in the pan, because this looks like a white but it has like a strong golden flip, and these two looks like more of like a bronzy gold shade, but it is distinctly different. Like I love the shades that were selected in this palette, and I use this so much on my channel as well as like off camera, especially when I'm going for work, if I'm going for running earrings out. It is absolutely stunning. Like I cannot rave much about it. If you are looking for a neutral palette in your collection that leans more towards a pinkier side, if you were eyeing Patrick Ta's new Rose eyeshadow palette, check this out. I think you'll not be disappointed. I love this palette like so very much, and I've used this so much. That's why I'm gonna rank this on my top number 1, just because this is so wearable and so beautiful. Absolutely love it. And that was my ranking for the month of May. I really hope that you guys liked it. If you do have like a favorite from the month of May, definitely do let me know in the comment section below. And if you did like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 videos every single week, every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.